She is gonna organize, she is gonna organize, she is gonna organize, she's gonna organize. And she's been at it all day, ladies and germs. Take it away, baby.
And I have been, actually, for several days, but that's besides the point. So it's like I finished putting everything away, and then I was actually picking up other stuff in the room, because you know the whole room is a mess. But actually it looks much better now, but it's still messy. So anyhow, I found these, who is she? Vicky Boutin, embellishments. And I bought 2 sets. It was on Peachy Cheap, and you know, it's like the postage was the same either way, so it's like I thought I'm gonna buy 2 sets, because you know, if I do the twins, or sometimes when I do Brenda and Tegan, then sometimes I have, you know, them both similar layouts, or sometimes identical. So anyhow, I love this collection. It's so pretty. I don't have any of the other collections, but I got their little chipboard pieces, and I love them. And then I got this, and who is the company? Fancy Pants. So I'd gotten these, and it's like I did all these Christmas layouts and didn't use any of these because they were hidden underneath a pile of stuff. So anyhow, I got those in there. I got everything put away today. And so I'm glad about that. So let me move this, and then I'm going to go over some things, because I had somebody ask what I did with all these, like these little pouches. And these are like knockoffs of Avery Elle pockets. And anyway, you know, I was putting stuff in these, and I do have some more stuff that I'm going to put in these, because I have these that are like little labels. So I'm going to put the ones that are like labels in here, which are probably all of them, except for this little pocket. So I'll actually put that with my little envelopes. So these can all go in here. And so that will be done just like that. So anyhow, I have these, this little thing that I keep, and it's super cute. It looks like this. I don't know if I actually, I think I probably showed it before. And so like I have some of these little tins, and like this one has my fancy tabs, and I have a video on this, and I know I said I was going to link it down below, and I forgot. And I just made, I call them like two-tones, or gold trimmed, or whatever. I don't remember what I actually called them. I'm trying to find a piece of paper that I can just lay these on, because they are so cute, and they were so fun to make. And it's like, and I made tons, and even after I did the video, I made more, because they were just so fun to make. And I've used quite a few, even though I still have quite a few left. And so I just wrote tabs, and these ones here that I had out. Oh, this is my little traveling pack when I was going over to my friends a lot to Scrapbook. And then, I don't know, we got things, canning really gets in the way. But she's been coming over here lately, because I went over there a lot when she was taking care of her mom. So that goes in here too. These are labels like labels that I started but didn't finish them. And don't I have 2 more here? Yep. So these were some that I had started and just didn't finish them yet. So, or anytime I found a scrap that I thought I might want to make a label out of. And what's this one here? Okay, and these are hearts, and it looks like I got some circles in here, some other things. But the thing about the hearts, what I really like to do, and I will we'll link these down below. I need to write that down. Let me get a notepad. Okay. Okay, link, hearts, and tabs. Okay. So, anyhow, it's like I would do, let me get one that looks better with this. So like I might do a wood and then like a stripe or something on the top. Or I like to do like a floral or something with it. But something like that. And so these ones are all like they're like starter hearts. And let's see what's in here. Oh, these have stars in here. And I think these are all glitter. And so I think I just really didn't want to put them in with the rest. There's sequins. These are probably like little tiny. Yeah, they were like when I was doing, I made some little sailboats. So, but anyhow, in here I have, now this I got in an embellishment swap. I think it wasn't the toffee nut latte, but I just put them in this bag. But they were different punches, and sometimes the captains will, if like you're the first one to get it in, you might get a bonus, or if your team was the first one in, you might get a bonus. Here's some stars, and I have this star die that has stitching, and so I had some actually punches, I have some stars, and I have a big star in here, but this started out as being small stars. So this was like smaller stuff, so I've got smaller little punches, vines punches. Oh, this was something I just didn't order. It's like it was leftovers I didn't get to put away previously. And then I had these, when I did the die with the camera and the film strip, some of the, well, I think I used like bits and pieces for one of my layouts. So this is what I had left, so I put that in there. This again, these were from when I did embellishments and like leftovers. And so actually these should be actually over here in my little thing here, because it's like that's where I've been putting stuff that I haven't really finished, but I want to. Same with this. I've got like the fall leaves and acorns. So I need that in there. I actually need a bigger box now. Okay, so there's that. I've got balloons in here where I just only have a couple. And then again, I got some labels here, the smaller labels. I got smaller leaves here. Got more stars. Let's see, more stars, some gold ones. And I have, actually I've got some ticket, like half tickets, and it was just like trying to use up scraps, and I would do like a half a ticket because it kind of makes like a little tab. And so, oh, and here's some more labels, and it's like I really could have all these together. In fact, I'm just going to put them in here because that's where I would look for them. And then I was doing a project where I was using circles. I think I might have done a video on it. I don't know if I actually finished them. I think I did do a few. But I didn't love those as much as doing the labels and the hearts. Okay, so that is where I have my little things. And oh, here's some more hearts I started, and then some goodies I got from the captains during the swap, and it was like a variety. Okay, so let me get that out of the way, and I have no room. Okay, and then for these envelopes here, or she called them pockets, or I forget what she called them, whatever they are, pockets, whatever. And anyhow, she asked me what I do with them. I actually have, I think, 6 of these baskets. This is the medium size. I have a smaller one, and then I have a larger one. And anything that I've made goes in this one. Oh, and then I have actually some stuff that for Bible journaling that Janet had gifted me. And she had a contest, and I won the journaling Bible, which is just gorgeous. And okay, so in here, I've got the counterfeit kit that I made for $49 in Market, and I have a video for this too. I'll put that on there too. I thought this was so fun. I would just like to do it again. I would like to, you know, Maureen had given me a, she gave me a, what do I want to say, a pad that was called Bridgerton, I think. Or is that the real story, the real movie, the real series? I think it's Bridgerton. And, or Brighton. I don't know, one's, it's a knockoff of one or the other. So anyhow, I would like to do a counterfeit kit for that and do it like $49 in Market kind of stuff for it and some flowers and stuff like that. So anyhow, this was super fun. I love doing it. And so anyhow, it's like, this is all the stuff that I've kind of die cut and made, put in here. And like, here's one where I just used white and did frames. I think you can see that good. This one's just leaves. And I had a Martha Stewart pad which didn't have any embellishments, so I kind of made some different embellishments for that. Oh, that's where I did the little circles. So I'd cut some little circles and then made them into different embellishments like this. Let me pull this up so you can see. So I just did some different things that I thought would be pretty with the Martha Stewart paper pad. It's really a pretty pad, and it was, you know, really good quality paper and everything. So that there, and then I did some die cutting where I did some flowers, some doilies, you know, just using colors that would go with Martha Stewart pad. And this one has stars. And you can see these, well, see now it's all different sizes, where the other one, the other little bag I had was mostly it's tiny ones, except for I had one big one in there. And then this one here I had, you know, it was just really all die cuts I cut. And then I have the Bible journaling stuff in there. So anyway, I'm gonna put labels, and I just, you know, go through here and think, okay, leaves, labels, that would go first. So I just put them in here. This one I count as tags because I got the eyelets. So that goes back here. I just put them in like alphabetical order, and I don't remember what I thought this was. Spring, maybe? I think spring. Stars, spring, and tags. ST. So leaves and butterflies and florals. Oh, what was I calling the counterfeit kit? Okay, that's actually butterflies. So frames, florals. So florals go here. Oh, and this actually goes to the gingham garden. So I'm gonna put that someplace else. Here's more butterflies. So that goes here. And I have some stamps that are already cut out, so I can just embellish them. And that was so fun. I can mark or show that down below too. Okay, postage. Postage will go here. And this goes into another thing too, because this is some, if it wasn't like something I made, then I was putting it someplace else, with the exception of those butterflies that I was cutting out. Where are they? These ones here, they were from a Jen Hadfield collection. So, I have these these envelopes. Let's see here. So I'm gonna put these envelopes in here because I do have a box that actually has envelopes in it, but they're all, you know, like card size envelopes. I think there are a few small ones in there, but these are some I just made them by hand. You know, they're not perfect like when you actually have one that's you know, that you use a die for, like this one here, where it's a real perfect one. But I thought they turned out really cute. And then I made like tags and stuff to put in them. And I had sent a bunch to my sister, and they decided, her daughter is the one who wants to scrapbook now, and she's like, I want to be a Creative Memories where I just use that. So she's dedicating herself to just using that. So so she sent back these because they had to, well, I think they moved to a smaller scrapbook room. Okay, and they hadn't scrapbooked for a long time. So I'm happy that they're scrapbooking again. Okay, so I'm gonna put them in here too because there was something I made. I've been just trying to designate the things that I made to a certain, you know, one place, so that when I go to look, when I think, oh, I want this layout to have like just a handmade thing, or I know, you know, it's just realizing, okay, I have those little things that I made for the Martha Stewart thing, or I have some leaves that I cut with the Tim Holtz thing. So it's like, that's, you know, that's why I just know where they're at, so I like that. So that's there. Was this all I was going to show you? I think this was my whole agenda. So that's, I wanted to go over that because Sama, as of Sama Scraps, it's SAMA.scraps if you want to go look her up. And she had asked about that. And somebody said they had, you know, because I had lids and boxes and stuff like that I had, you know, just kept putting stuff in. And my little trays. And then it's like I picked up these at the Dollar General the last time I was there. But I love these. And I got to say, I have maybe, I don't know, 7 or 8 of them. Anyhow, they are so cool. This one, it's like, oh, I actually have some more labels. Where did I put them? They should be in alphabetical order. There they are. Okay. So, anyhow, this is my wax paper here. But anyhow, they will actually, now these two do not. But, oh, there, they do. It's like one day I took a couple of these over to my friend so that she had some, because I love them so much I knew she would love them too. And so I had made her embellishments that day, and so I actually stuck her embellishments in there so it acts kind of like a box, you know, because they weren't going to go anyplace, and they're stuck together like that. And every time I go to the Dollar General, I look for them. This one is nuts. There we go. Every time I go to the Dollar General, I look for them, but they're pretty hard to find. I mean, the last 2 times I looked for them, I couldn't find them at all. So, and every time I've ever found them, I find 1 or find 2. So, it's like they're really hard to find, but I love them. If I could, I would have, you know, a couple dozen, because it's like I will dump my whatever page I'm working on. If all the embellishments I want to use, I will put on one and just work from that. And sometimes, like, I don't know if I actually have, I think I actually emptied them back into the little, I put them in the envelopes otherwise. Like all my Minte, once I've cut them out, they're in one of these envelopes. And I have one basket that's full of Minte, and when I go back to the art room, I will show you that. But I love these trays. If you ever find them, get them, send them to me. I'll get them and love them. Because you will love them if you get them. I love how they're just shallow. I mean, it's like, I mean, you could stack quite a few before you had a foot tall, you know. So, okay, so I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna take these back to the art room and just show you where they're at. They're on a metal shelf that my mother-in-law gave me years ago, and I actually had used it for my business previously. And but now it's like, since I got my new desk, I do not have to have my business stuff on that thing, so I put it in the art room, because actually it was in the kitchen. Well, actually it was in the office. Now, we did a reno. We knocked the wall out between the kitchen and the office, so now it's just one great big room. So, because before the reno, I had 2 square feet of counter space. So, it's really nice having more counter space, I have to say. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I don't even hardly use my camera up right side up because I'm used to filming upside down. But anyhow, here's the basket rack that I have. It's metal. Actually, it was just a metal rack that my mother-in-law had. And anyhow, I just happened to come across these baskets at, where was it? TJ Maxx. They came as a set of three sizes, and so I was able to get 2 sets of them, and they fit in here perfect. I just had measurements for them, or for the rack, so I knew what would fit in here. And then this one here, I actually used to have, I think my boxes for my Nostalgia Charm jewelry I used to have in here. Right now I have scraps right here. That's my large scraps. And then I actually have some page kits back behind here. They're all baby theme. And I really kind of got those gone through pretty good. Okay, I'm going to pause again and go around to the other side. As you can see, there's not much room here. About a foot. I mean, I can get through here, but it's pretty difficult. And so anyhow, these 2 baskets are alike, and then the other 6 are alike down here. But this one is a large basket, and this is narrow. And right now, this is where I have the fussy cut pieces for Mente. So like here's Always and Forever. And then I have them in alphabetical order. And sometimes if I think, okay, I think I have a Mente collection that I would like to use with this, and I'll come over and find like the name of it, like Dreamer, and then I'll pull this out and think, okay, yeah, that's the right colors, and before I even go get the paper. And now I'm going to turn around. Today when I said I found those other things, I had them underneath here, and something else laying on top of it too that was so long that I actually didn't see it. And so that's where I found that. These are a bunch of things that I bought from, I think these were all Tuesday morning. So those things, I would like them in my albums, but they haven't made it there yet. I have given you a tour of the scrapbook room, but I haven't, you know, it's like, nothing much has changed. I think I have 2 Mente bins now with the 6x8 papers, and then I have a couple of 6x6, and I think I showed you all the bins that, well, let me go back here again. So like here is, you really can't see them, but this is one that it has embellishments in it that I didn't make. They were like from companies, and I still keep them in these. And this one is, you know, like washi tape, and it's by Heidi Swap. And then I have some letters in there from Pink Fresh. So it's like, you know, it's like those things that are, you know, cut aparts. I keep in, you know, these baskets, or, you know, things that I've made. So, yeah, that's kind of it. Let me turn around one more time. Here's where I have my little crate that, I mean, it barely fits there because there's my wood things, which it's like I forget to use them. I did make a sheet. In fact, I thought it was here against the wall, but I don't see it. Here's my Minte papers, and I think I've shown this before. This is the only section that I have Minte in, and everything else is kind of sorted by categories. And then I have color for the cardstock. So that's like that. And the rest of the room is still kind of messy. But I did get my desk cleaned up. Here's my smaller scraps. And that I try to use these first before I dig out something else. I have this pad here that I tore apart. But I haven't done anything with it. This Maureen gave me. And I thought I could mix this in with that Brighton or Bridgerton, whatever it's called. I thought I could mix this in. Oh, this is a couple things that I need to put away. I wonder if any of these. Oh, this goes with, again, these go in that other spot where it's other collections that aren't Minte. Because, you know, my Minte is special. And these are my dies that I'm going to be using. So I got those out. Also, when I was putting everything away, I found this here. It's Simply Indigo Garden. And now I had bought this from Peachy Cheap. So I got like 5 pieces of paper. And I think the sticker book and a couple of, what are these? The floral bits. I probably got something else too. I don't know. I don't think the brads came with it. I think I purchased them later. But I have 1 piece of paper left. And so this week I think I'm going to see if I can find something else to go with this. Because I have all these left. And I love the colors. I have a bunch of these left. So I thought I'd maybe, because I can always cut apart these two if I want to. Because I don't like this. The repetition is too much. I'd rather, I don't cut apart this other part. And so I think I might try to do that. So I'll have that. And I won't show you the rest of the room because it's still pretty messy. But really not bad at all compared to before. So thank you for joining me and have a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.